bringing the speed this weekend out in Phoenix.
Everybody show up and one person leaves a champion.
I don't know 100% what it's going to feel like, but I know it's going to feel really damn good.
Championship race is going to be wild.
I mean, you never know. It's all comes down to one race.
One race, one shot, and everything to strive for.
It's a life-changing moment to have that championship trophy.
This season was full of great moments, like starting this year with an historic win at Daytona.
Yeah, baby, I think you got it.
A crazy finish at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Justin Allgaier, he's going to win at the Homestead Miami Speedway. How about that?
My 10 wins, winning 3 in a row and scoring 100 wins for Junior Motorsports.
Zilisch is a phenom.
And a thrilling race at Martinsville to clinch a spot in the Championship 4.
And now we come to Phoenix, a shootout in the Wild West.
4 drivers, but only one will cement a legacy and forever be known as a champion.
Start your engine!
Phoenix Raceway is the perfect track to crown a champion.
The racing will be tight, intense, and full of drama.
A walk-off here at Phoenix.
And it starts right now on the CW.
It's time to decide a champion in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It's go time in Phoenix.
Clean start. I don't think anyone I saw dip below before the start-finish line.
That 54 really drove in there, but look at Brandon able to get to the throttle. Gonna have the advantage on the outside. Now they're all facing the sun, and Parker mentioned it, how bad that is. Taylor Gray wasted no time, though, getting to the inside of his teammate, Brandon Jones.
And dogging his teammate, who's won twice this year, and one time in his history in Phoenix, that would be Brandon Jones. Playoff drivers going at it here. The 7 is Justin Allgaier. That red and white number 2, Jesse Love in the outside lane.
But and the intensity in these races every week obviously ramps up when you get to the end, but even more so here. These guys will play nice right now on new tires down in turns 1 and 2. We saw him not on the yellow line. We typically see the guys as the run goes on fade a little lower, but Brandon running higher.
We watch this battle between Justin Allgaier and Jesse Love. Notice Justin's not going through the shortcut there through the dog leg, staying on the racetrack. Could just be a little self-preservation decision
the tires,
right?
Like
yeah, just taking care of the tires.
Yep.
They're low air pressure.
Sun is brutal down into turn 3.
Yep, this is our Goodyear onboard camera, riding with Eric Almirola, chasing an owner's championship, one here in the springtime.
Ooh, it looks like the 2 car's struggling a little bit.
You watch that that race car, the 2 just walk up the racetrack. That was a great indication to Eric Almirola to drive to the inside, knowing he had more drive off.
Yeah, and this for Jesse Love is what I talked about, managing your emotions, because we felt like he maybe had one of the best cars in practice, but it's not translating to the start of the race right here. You see he's faded a little bit. Look how far the 7 of Allgaier is already ahead 1 lap. It's clear. The 19, oh, don't make contact.
That's tight.
Jamie, you referenced the fact it's not about winning the race for these guys racing for the championship.
Real tight. Oh, little touch.
Contact.
Little touch. There. You'll see that just tonight. It's just maybe a little early for that, but this is a moment where, with all the confidence that Jesse Love had in that race car post-practice, you've got to reassess the situation right now. You've had other cars on the racetrack.
On the corner right there, as we got a battle between the 2 teammates right here. Allgaier and didn't show that short run speed in practice yesterday, but as you see here, just 7 laps in, the 7 car so good here on the long run.
Side-by-side for position. I remind you, in qualifying today, they ran the exact same lap time to the 1,000th of a second. Both these guys hooked up. They're uber talented, and Allgaier able to slide by for the spot, give him 4th.
You know, I mentioned the interesting line of Brandon Jones in the 20, run a little higher there. His teammate, Eric Almirola, was super fast here in the spring, and he was really able to run the high line. You got to wonder, is it the setup of the car? If that's something that they've been working on, studying on, as you see, the 54 was so fast.
I think he didn't need to go that high.
No,
right there. Brandon went way up the racetrack in 3 and 4. You'll see that in 1 and 2. It is harder to make the outside lane in 3 and 4 work. Right there, he just got way too high up.
Closing on 30 laps into this race, right of your screen, the Sieg brothers racing one another. Ryan is in the 41 this week because Sam Mayer was suspended after getting into it with Jeb Burton post-race at Martinsville. So Kyle Sieg moves from the 28 to the 39, and they're doing an outstanding job, 10th and 11th on track, and here comes younger bro saying, I got your ride, and I'm going by. This is outstanding.
That's amazing. You know he was sitting in there, Kyle's going, oh, if I could just get Ryan, I'm going to pass him his own car.
Sheldon Creed, could we go 2 weeks in a row with a first-time winner? Gray last week. Creed's been so close so many times, including right here at Phoenix, and the 0 strong early.
It's incredible how low he's running.
Look out.
Burton's got a right front down.
This is interesting timing, too.
That's pretty big impact, too, right there.
8 to go on the stage, no caution yet, but you get a caution here. A lot of teams likely going to play some strategy, but he gets in.
I mean, almost the exact same place that Daniel Dye hit the wall yesterday.
Boy, it's crazy. Very similar.
It's a great job getting that car.
Tough break for Jeff Burton. Had been running well lately. 6th last week at Martinsville. His second top 10 in the last 4 races, but big-time problems for the 27 here.
This is the last lap, because Sheldon Creed was about 2/10 quicker the last lap.
It's a long run. The tires fall off immensely here. It looks like he's going to be able to hold them off.
Got the black and white checkered flag to end the race at Martinsville. Gets the green and white checkered flag to wrap stage 1 at Phoenix. How about Taylor Gray? 3rd stage win of the season. Got stage victories at Atlanta and Dover earlier this year.
Justin Allgaier reported he was tight center and lost side bite as they ran. Kim?
You see Connor Zilisch, bottom of your screen. He said a little snug, tight center, exit of 2. Feels like my right rear is hot. Asked for an air pressure and chassis adjustment. Top of your screen, Carson Kvapil said still a little free. Said tighten it up, but not too much. Balance is coming around. I don't want too much change. That is close to perfect. Just a slight air pressure adjustment for the 1.
Brendan Queen got the free pass. He's back on the lead lap. 27 cars on the lead lap as we begin our 2nd stage. 2 rookies on the front row. Controlling from the outside lane is Taylor Gray.
Big gaps between once you got past the front 4.
Zilisch down low, top playoff guy.
Wow.
Right behind him was Justin Allgaier, and there goes the 88 on point.
Taylor Gray has Junior Motorsports all over him right there. The 88 really drove in there deep, kind of stopped through the middle and slowed down any pass that Taylor Gray was going to have on the outside.
Are we going to make it 3 wide here?
Why not? Look at Sheldon.
Custer.
It's incredible that they're running side by side and the 2 front cars aren't getting away. These guys are still maintaining good pace. The 19 says, I'll make it 3 wide on the inside.
And Almirola had faded late in stage 1, but the 19, good pit stop. They are right back in it.
Justin staying committed to this bottom here. That should prevail as he tries to get by Brandon Jones. The exit of 4 right now doesn't quite clear.
They actually got to the inside of Sheldon Creed even right there. You got to appreciate the 88 pit crew, though, doing a great job. And then Connor doing an awesome job on that restart to get out front.
Yeah, everything I said about the outside being preferred didn't pay off right there as Connor took the lead from the inside. Justin is fighting as hard as he can on the inside of these cars. He's side drafting aggressively, one of the most aggressive side drafters in the series.
Liked by all in the garage, and normally it will cut you a break because it looks like the 7's actually going to try to get to the outside of the 0. He does right there. Gets to the outside of Sheldon Creed. Going to have a little bit of momentum down the backstretch. 7 car really fast tonight. Looks awesome out there.
He doesn't want his teammate to get away out front.
And ran the fastest lap on the track doing that. So look at that. He's found a groove on the top. They're going to need to tell the 88 when they get back down to turns 1 and 2. Look, 7's passed a car the last 2 laps on the outside.
Go.
Wow, look at that. Gets to his outside.
That's way up there, though. You see,
I think it's better, though, in 1 and 2, Parker. Like it seems like they're struggling in 3 and 4 for the top, but we'll see what he chooses to do when we get back down to 1 and 2. And if the 88 tries to counter, you see how high the 7's running, about a lane off the yellow line. Look at the momentum he's going to have on exit.
There's a little grip in that paint down there. If you can get your left sides and sort of de-wedge the car a little bit and sort of wrap the car around the corner using that grip in the paint.
No out of bounds at Phoenix. We talk so much about it at places like Daytona and Talladega. You come here, you can run anywhere. And look at Allgaier sliding off the corner.
See right here, he's trying to work the bottom, packing a bunch of air on the 88. it's just so hard to complete the pass on the bottom. It might take him a lap or two, but clearly they've made the right adjustments. His car's fired off on these sticker tires really well.
And you notice there, too, the role the sun is playing.
They felt like they were so confident with what they needed the car to do and how they were going to adjust on it as the track cooled off. I think they know what direction they need to go, but trying to find that and get to that direction has been a challenge for these guys so far, Kim.
Oh, and here's Corey Day. Oh! And that's easy to do there.
Very easy. Everybody's done that, Corey. Trust me.
Yep.
That won't be the last time you do it either. So you're sliding so much. You already talked about being out of control in the exit of that corner. It was Jim Pullman and the adjustments they made on the pit stop, or Parker. Maybe it's just that the sun has went down, right? The track has cooled down, and it goes through a transition. Some cars get better, some get worse. The 7 definitely has gotten better the cooler it gets.
And one of the things that happens in the Xfinity Series, for whatever reason, because you have other series that run during the day before the race, that first run, that first stage is always different than what happens in the next 2 stages. And so you have to adjust that. And it's usually the case where they may be a little freer on track, whatever, and then the track naturally tightens up as the Xfinity cars lay their rubber on the racetrack.
Love trying to make it happen late in the stage. Saw the battle with Brandon Jones, now working Nick Sanchez for 6 with 4 to go, stage 2.
Yeah, you want to get all you can right here as you come down to the end of the stage. He can get by Sanchez, have a better position coming to pit road. The 2 cars going to have to execute perfect pit stop.
Well, this is fitting. He's the reigning champ, and Justin Allgaier are going to win a stage again here tonight. It's his 15th stage win of the year, the most of anyone. He had 16 stage victories a year ago when he claimed the title for a position into the stage. Give it to Taylor Gray. He gets 6th away from Sanchez there.
Keeping a full load of fuel for Allgaier to help free him up, Kim.
Bottom of your screen, Connor Zilisch said, I need lateral grip, but I'm tight when I roll the bottom. Do more of what you did last time. He said, the 7 made theirs a lot better. We got to do something. Marty Lindley telling his driver the stop's going to take a little bit longer because we got to work on it. Top of your seat, Carson Kvapil said, it feels like everyone got a half-second faster. We got a 10th slower. I'm sliding the rear everywhere. No turn. Whatever we did, it was the wrong adjustment.
Jesse Love in control, takes the outside lane. To his left, the reigning champ, Justin Allgaier. Final stage 2025 underway at Phoenix.
Look at Allgaier, gets up, gets a little side draft, cuts down to the bottom. See how deep he drives into here. We saw Zilisch do it earlier, trying to get control of this race. Those guys all choose the top, Parker, but the bottom keeps winning the restart.
All the analytics told you that you want to be on the outside, but now twice in a row we've seen the inside prevail. You got to put that in your notebook for later on. If we get a late race restart, it looks like the inside is the place to be. You get frustrated back here because it seems like everyone's racing each other so tough. So we have a caution out.
3rd caution of the night, and the first for an incident on track. Leland Honeyman Jr. made his first career start here at Phoenix, and the 70 got away from him.
There's Leyland at the top of the screen.
Little contact maybe.
Daniel Dye with him. That backup
Definitely.
car. Yep. And they move up, and Leyland goes around.
Wow. Barely
Connor
sneaks
Mozak
by.
just dances below. He's really glad that apron's so big down there.
The thing that I wonder right now is it shakes us up. I know we've talked about in the past flipping the stage, and if you're going for points, if you're not, I just wonder if you're the 1 car of Kvapil, do you take a chance here, right? Because if it runs green, those tires are going to be a massive advantage.
Justin didn't get the best start there. He spun him a little bit. Jesse really hooked up in the rear. Look at Sheldon Creed down the bottom, make it 3 wide.
Creed not afraid, 0-0, that black car down low. And I mean, Ryan Sieg's way down there, Sammy Smith, nothing out of bounds here as Allgaier tries to get it clear off of turn 2, and I believe he will. Maybe not yet. Here comes Love into 3.
Somehow Jesse Love through all that got back beside Justin Allgaier. Looks like Justin's can prevail off of 4 here on the outside, but that took a lot of effort to be able to make that happen.
And Zilisch had a great restart right there. I feel like that's worked out the best for him. As you see, he's going to try to get back to the inside of Creed, who's been committed to really running low down through turns 1 and 2. Looks to me like Connor's car is fired off on these scuffed tires, maybe a little better than what he did initially on stickers. See if he can slide up in front of the 0-0 right here. What about this? Jesse Love, you talked about it, Parker, kind of managing that car, not sliding it around. He's caught Allgaier. It was 2/10 quicker the last lap. Of course, oh, look at Allgaier sliding the back of it. Allgaier's going to make that decision to go just where the 2 isn't.
And look where Jesse Love went. He did that a couple laps ago. Got a pretty good run off here of 4. Once again, now he's going to look to the inside, possibly now back to the outside through the dog leg. Just looking for that clean air, going where the 7 isn't. Back to the outside. He's diamonding this 1 and 2 a little bit as Justin tries to slide up right now to cut him off.
The 7's hanging on. The 7th car looks super loose. Maybe used up a little too much of that right rear tire. It's going to be really hard.
And then if you're someone like Carson Kvapil, you might just go throw it
the back bumper. As close as he's been. About 10 laps ago, he really went after him. Love couldn't get there.
And Adam, when they talk about the fastest time to pit, it doesn't reference in when you come back on the track, and are you in traffic, or if you ran long, what traffic were you in? And I would like to pit a little short. If I'm the 2 car, I want to pit a lap or 2 earlier. Just let me get in front of him. I don't care if the analytics say that it's faster over the whole run. Let me manage that, because you can see how hard it is.
These drivers were last on pit road. Top 4 altogether. And there goes a spinner. Ryan Sieg into the wall.
Big contact.
Wow. Hard. 4th caution of the night. 2nd for an incident on track. And all that strategy conversation we were just having.
Never mind.
It's not a part of the equation anymore.
Here's Christian Eckes, the 16. Get a little momentum. Oh, just right.
Gosh,
just completely misjudged it.
Yeah, but you would have.
Oh.
You would just think that they've run multiple laps, you know, unless the 41 lifted early. But listening to the radio, it happened unexpected.
Sieg making his 400th series start here tonight.
And they were. Justin said they were almost a little bit too free. They'll make some changes there. Jesse Love said he was too tight on that run. Stockman is really, really cognizant of making him too free. Just a small track bar adjustment, Kim.
Bottom of your screen, Connor Zilisch, a little frustrated, said, I don't know what more to do. I'm stuck. I need grips. We cannot lose position on pit road again like last time. Carson Kvapil at the top, not much different. Didn't turn better, still free off.
Wow. Last time, +4 for Jesse Love. This time, +1. Zilisch gains 2.
In the race, watch this right rear. See, he had to go back. One of the lug nuts he didn't get off. And he's already switched your gun, and then you got to switch it back. It's only about a second that they lost there, but it was enough to lose 3 positions. Oh, he spun the tires a little bit right there. You see the 7 got into the back of him.
Restarts here always wild. Land of opportunity.
Slide up in front of the 2.
And out front,
7.
In control, Connor Zilisch in front of Love. Almirola is there, 3 wide. Here comes Allgaier.
Oh, it's so hard for the spotters.
Who's going to give into turn 3? A remarkable restart.
Here's that 3 wide we saw here off of turn 2. Jesse Love almost had them cleared, but then right here on roll through the middle, stays there, touches with Justin Allgaier, and that put Jesse Love in the worst position here down into 3. Way higher you want to be here.
Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about the 19. That was terrible for the 7. The 19 ran the exact for Jesse. Same line. 2 on the outside. Oh, it's frustrating for the 7. 2 cars impressive. It's been pretty awesome.
And what I love about it is the mentality of Jesse Love to lose some ground on the restart, but then jump right back in it and drive by these guys. Some of the best in the business, Allgaier and Almirola, especially here at Phoenix. 2 car up to 2nd.
What's amazing to me is Jesse Love's entry speed at times into turn 3. We saw when he was racing Justin Allgaier before the caution came out, how much he would gain on Justin on the entry of the corner. We heard Danny Stockman over the race tell him he had to be more aggressive.
Tells you that car is just a little bit better, but he could not pass the 7 car. He gets a big run right here down the backstretch. He's going to get to his inside.
Battle for the race lead, 25 to go. Jesse Love inside of Connor Zilisch. Zilisch hanging in that outside lane, but Love able to slide up in front of his best friend and take the top spot. He now controls the way to a championship. Jesse's dad raced with Jeff Gordon growing up. They're from California, and so the relationship was there as Almirola takes a peek for 2nd.
For Connor Zilisch, you see the championship slipping away right now. Trying to fend off Eric Almirola as well. Just hasn't quite had the long run pace. We've seen it all through the night. They made that big adjustment. They gave up time.
It is a storybook ending. 20 years old from California, Jesse Love wins at Phoenix, and he is the 2025 Xfinity Series champion.
What a moment for that family.
Yeah, Jimmy, baby! Steve, hell of a job.
And here's Jesse Love with a burnout, or as our friends at Pit Boss like to call it, the smokeout. Let it rip. You're the champ.